Well, it's just another Money Monday.
It's just
another Money Monday. Oh.
Do you wish it were a Sunday?
Yes, we are right on the cusp of garage sale season, with this upcoming weekend being the unofficial kickoff.
Yeah, so joining us this morning with some tips on finding the best garage sales and how to stretch your dollar at a yard sale is Chrysa Duran with Thrifty Minnesota. It's nice to have you back. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So here we are, we're ramping up. Like, yard sale season is probably in like warmer states, like started in April, goes May, June, July, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're just about there. This weekend, like as far as citywide sales and neighborhood-wide sales, it really is a kickoff. There are like over 40. We keep a list of all of them across the state of Minnesota, and this weekend we have 40 of them across the state. So it's really getting to that time.
So can people contact you? This is probably later on. People contact you and tell you when their garage sales are, right?
Well, a city will contact me, or the Chamber of Commerce, or whatever organization is putting on the sale for that city
so it's
or
not
that
individual
neighborhood.
people.
Yeah,
because otherwise you'd be overrun.
Right, all the individual people will sign up with their city or their town or their neighborhood.
Tell us about your website, Thrifty Minnesota, real quick before we start talking a little bit more about yard sales.
Yeah, sure. Thrifty Minnesota is all about this Minnesota. It's like we have a lot of fun things to do, and most of them are kind of more on the budget-friendly side. And then we have things like the garage sales and other ways that you can save, at local businesses and other ways around the state.
So it's a great resource. The garage sale is just one component of it that we're focusing on today.
Yeah. It's a big one, though, because people love them.
They absolutely do. So let's talk about if someone loves to yard sale, and I do love to yard sale. So what are some of the tips you have for people who are going out looking to spend a Saturday morning yard selling?
Okay, well, first of all, if you do plan to spend a big part of the day, or at least a morning, a citywide or neighborhood-wide sale is a great idea, because you're going to find a lot of houses right in a close area, and likely there'll be a map you can follow. Sometimes the maps even give you an idea of what kinds of things are at each house. So it's a really good way to use your time and kind of have a plan ahead of time. And
you organize all of this. I want to ask you about tips for buyers. What do you suggest people do when they're going to look for something?
Well, you should be prepared ahead of time. Kind of have a plan of where you want to go, when you want to go. You might want to start out early in the morning. That's usually the best time for sales, because a sale is fresh. People haven't picked over things. You have the best opportunity to find something you might really like. And then, be prepared for the day. If it is something like a neighborhood sale, you might want to bring a wagon or stroller if you're going to be walking house to house instead of driving. If you are going to be driving, you might want to keep a couple of boxes in the trunk of your car so you can organize your stuff. Maybe bring a blanket or a towel to cushion anything breakable. And then when you're going into sales themselves, I always recommend you have cash. A lot of people will take Venmo or a Cash App now, but cash is still king. And have small bills in case the seller doesn't have enough change. And then you can bring along things like a list of measurements if you're looking for furniture, so you can find something that'll fit where you need it to.
Yeah, will it fit in your space?
Yeah, you want to do that. Or sizes, if you don't know them off the top of your head, clothing sizes for your family. And then just like little tools, like you can bring a tape measure to measure the furniture you see.
Makes sense.
You can bring a couple of batteries, or if there's a battery-operated toy or something else, you can make sure it actually works before you bring it home.
I never would think
of that. Because someone might say, yeah, it worked last time I used it, but those are like some of the things that are helpful just take along. And water, snacks, all the good things.
Okay, so what kind of tips do you have for someone who maybe has things in their house, they've done all the spring cleaning, and now they're ready to have a garage sale, they're ready to host a garage sale? Like, what makes a good garage sale from a bad one? If you only have a few things, does that necessarily make your sale a bad one?
No, not necessarily. If you're just doing it on a random Saturday and you're hoping people stop by, it might be tough with just a few things. If it is like your neighborhood sale or your city sale, you'll have a lot of people who are going to just kind of stop at every house. So they'll probably, be more likely to come by. And also it can be fun. It's like kind of a community event. So you might want to have that small sale just to be a part of the action. But if you're really trying to get people to come into your sale, signs are always key. Even if you are on a map of sales, you want people to stop at your sale. So make a large enough sign that people can notice it as they're driving by or walking by, and use big block letters. and put it on a light background. So black on white is always great, or black and a bright color. And don't put it on brown cardboard. You cannot read those signs very well at all.
Oh, like a box.
Yeah,
like don't repurpose a box.
You can repurpose a box by like putting paper over it, like white paper, tape it on, and then write on that. But don't just use a brown cardboard.
Also, a thing that we've in garage sales past, when we used to have them all the time, my wife, we would get together with neighbors, even if they weren't planning on it, just to get their stuff in there to make it look like there's more stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea.
That's a great idea, especially when people are driving by. They like to see a bunch of stuff, you know. And so even if you have larger things like furniture or like big kids' outdoor toys, put those at the end of the driveway or anything like bright or interesting, because that will catch someone's eye and they're like, oh, they might
Curb
have other
appeal.
cool. Exactly, curb appeal is exactly it.
All right, so let's talk about yard sale etiquette. If a yard sale has a sign that says open from 8 to 3, can you show up early?
You can. Some people won't mind. A lot of people will be really annoyed because if you're not an early bird, you're probably kind of like last minute getting everything set up and you're, you know, concentrating on doing that. So it can be tougher if someone is, you know, poking over things.
Yeah.
Other people don't mind because, you know, it could be a sale.
Sales is a
So,
sale.
You want to get there before everybody else.
Yeah.
What about like price negotiation?
That's what I was just going to ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as if you're someone buying, I know haggling is not in a lot of people's wheelhouses, aren't comfortable with it. I think it's kind of a common Minnesotan thing not to want to like haggle for something.
I'll just give you the money and let me take the item and I'm leaving. Thank
Exactly.
you much.
Yeah, I don't want to have a back and forth. One thing that I find, because I don't really like to haggle myself, but one thing I will do and I find effective is that say you see something that's tagged for $10 and you think it's only worth like $7 or that's all you want to pay. If you have cash that's exactly the $7 and you bring it to the seller and say, hey, I have $7 for this. Does that work? You know, once they see the $7 cash or something they didn't really want to keep in the first place, they're very more likely to say, oh yeah, that works.
It kind of goes back to your tip of like have the cash, have the smaller bills. It's easier than necessarily the Venmo or the Apple Pay or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. So.
All right, well, thank you, Chrysa. That's been great. The weather for the first unofficial weekend of garage sales should be good.
Yeah,
this
hopefully.
upcoming weekend. You get more on Thrifty Minnesota. Working and all the garage sales and stuff, go to our website at minnesotalive.com. Get everything there for you.
All right. After the break, where to go this weekend to meet therapy animals like these adorable alpacas. Stick around. We're back after this.